Hello everyone, today we will talk about taxonomic categories, which are a sequence of categories in a decreasing or increasing order from kingdom to species and vice versa. So first of all, what is taxonomy? And this story begins in the 18th century when a Swedish man named Carolus Linnaeus thought it was important to organize living things, and he developed a system to do just that. He started out interested in plants, but he ended up ordering all life as he knew it. We still use the essence of his system today, and he is considered the father of taxonomy. Scientists are constantly refining the system based on new knowledge. Who knows, maybe you will make a change in how animals are organized. So today we recognize taxonomy as the practice of identifying different organisms, classifying them into categories, and naming them. Taxonomists, the people who classify living things, work very hard to identify and classify all the organisms on Earth, both living and extinct, into distinct groups and to give a scientific name to every living thing. The classification of organisms has various hierarchical categories, and these categories gradually shift from being very broad and including many different organisms to very specific and identifying single species. The goal of classifying is to place an organism into an already existing group or to create a new group for it, based on its resemblance to and difference from known forms. There are 8 distinct taxonomic categories. These are domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. You can remember the order the system comes in with the following sentence. The first letter of each word is the first letter of the level of classification. So if you say many times, King Philip came over from Germany swimming, then you can remember the order of the categories. So domain is the highest level, and a species is the lowest level in the hierarchy. With each step down in classification, organisms are split into more and more specific groups. So the highest level groups are the largest and the most general. They contain a wide variety of living things. Those large groups are divided into smaller groups of similar organisms, and then the smaller groups are then split into even smaller groups, which contain organisms with even more specific characteristics. A species is the lowest rank in the hierarchy, and they have similar features and characteristics. The kingdom is the highest category in biological classification. It is a group of closely related organisms. There are 6 kingdoms in which the living things can be classified. They are Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Bacteria, Archaebacteria, and Protista. Phylum is the next level of classification. It's a taxonomic ranking that comes third in the hierarchy of classification, after domain and kingdom. It is more specific than the kingdom, but less specific than the class. A phylum is still very broad, but it splits kingdoms into multiple groups. Organisms in a phylum share a set of characteristics that distinguish them from organisms in another phylum. There are approximately 35 animal phyla, 12 plant phyla, and 7 phyla of fungi. So, the animal kingdom can be divided into 35 different groups. The plants kingdom can be divided into 12 different groups, and fungi can be divided into 7 different groups. A class is the next level down and is a division of a phylum. The class is a group of related orders. It's the ranking below phyla whose members share the characters of the phylum but have an advanced character that makes them unique. Class was the most general rank proposed by Linnaeus. Today there are 108 different classes in the kingdom Animalia, like Mammalia, Reptilia, and birds. From class, organisms are placed into an order, so the next level or rank is order. Order are smaller groups within the different classes. Order is more specific than class. Order is a group of related families that exhibit few similar characteristics. For example, orders in the mammal class include rodents and primates. So as you can see, classify living things is not an easy task, and living things are classified into groups that start out large and become more specific. This makes it easy for scientists to study them. So let's check this example of the taxonomy of a leopard. So leopards have eukaryotic cells, they are heterotroph and are multicellular, so they belong to the kingdom Animalia. The phylum is Chordata, which means leopards has a specific structure during the embryonic development. Their class is Mammalia, and their order is Carnivora, so leopards have a powerful jaw and teeth adapted for stabbing, tearing, and eating meat. So this is how we can classify leopard into different groups. So thank you, guys, and go back to Google Classroom and follow the instructions. Thank you.